certainly she needs to just bring it forward just a little bit.
Female 1500 metre runners have made their way round to the back straight. 12 athletes in the field. We saw a fall on the men's side. Ben Britton in the end picking up his 10th European title. There's Katie Snowdon and Ellie Baker. Ellie Baker got the better of Snowdon at the British Championships. Snowdon the faster on season's best. I wonder if Katie Snowdon, with her new 8:47 3000 metre personal best, will be hoping this race goes a bit faster. Hoffman ran very well, national record in the heats. Qualified. Sophia Anui, really good kicker. She's got medals outdoors in the 1500 metres. Bronze in Munich. Silver in Berlin. Before that, Esther Guerrera, she's got a fierce kick on her. She's got to time it correctly though. Bobachea led her heat, gun to tape. The new season's best 4:07. Romania never scared to lead. This time of the year, Bobachea can run a good 800 metre on a day, but I reckon this time of year she's probably in that endurance training. She might be wanting to make it fast. Now, I heard some whisperings around the arena today that Laura Muir has been struggling with illness this week. I've sort of written off that heat effort yesterday, just to say she was just doing enough. Laura Muir has got a tiny chink in her armour. Well, to be fair, it have to be a sizable chink in her armour, Laura Muir. I wonder if we might see maybe a conservative race and then a later wind up from Laura Muir if she's feeling slightly under the weather. So, jog off the line there for Laura Muir. That's not unusual. We are used to seeing that. Claudia Bobachea as well, straight to the lead. Now the men made it 150 metres before we saw a big fall. George Mills and Osama Meslek going to the ground. Looks like we're a little bit more spread out in this women's field. Claudia Bobachea ran very well yesterday. 65, 2:13. Sort of clicking through 400, 800. We're indoors, there's no wind, there's no need not to lead. Bobachea doesn't seem to stress her out one bit, and this is good of Sophia Anui. Often she hangs back, doesn't put herself in a good position, but Sophia Anui was very determined in that first 200 metres, put herself in a very good position. Esther Guerrera is sticking behind her for the time being. Baker and Snowdon running a tiny bit wide there. Laura Muir just tucked in 11th place. She's a long way behind. If she's going to launch a ferocious kick that we've seen from Laura Muir, she's going to have to come round a whole load of athletes.
Well, this is a very good pace at this stage, 4:02, so the championship record of Laura Muir standing from Belgrade of 4:02.39 is certainly under threat at the moment. 64.42 first 400 metres. Bobachea front running as we know she likes to, but everybody else is just using her as a pacemaker in this race. Laura Muir just tucked in very nicely there, looking at whatever else is going on. No problems at the moment for Laura Muir, and she's coming around the outside now, just extricating herself from any possibility of danger. Snowdon on the inside as well, so two Britons in very good position at the moment, but Bobachea, that lap just drifting back a little bit on the pace. It's just coming off the championship record pace, and just a little bit of strain on the face of Bobachea as she's taken on the responsibility of towing this field around.
So we saw from Bobachea yesterday as well, a swift first 400, and then she settled down a little bit, came through 800 in 2:13, so it's quicker here today. She does toy with the field. I think it's not always a steady pace when Bobachea is leading, and she'll know there's big charges behind. Laura Muir has glided through this group very slowly over the last 300 metres. There haven't been any big reactions from the field, and they're running very quick. They haven't got a big speed reserve in their legs to use. See someone like Laura Muir come on their shoulder. You can see Ellie Baker deliberately trying to follow her teammate. Sophia Anui will have been waiting for Laura Muir to pull up alongside her. Laura Muir slots into second place. Bobachea of Romania still fighting in the front.
Yes, just gone through 1 kilometre, 1,000 metres in 2:43.95. It's still quick, it's still at around 4:07 place, and it's still Bobachea at the front. But as they come up with 2 laps to go, Muir is now right on the shoulder of Bobachea. And in terms of outdoor running, they would have been hearing the bell. Bobachea, though, surging again. Muir tucked in on the inside, but she's still looking very relaxed, very confident. Behind her, Esther Guerrero and Sofia Anui, two very experienced runners. There's starting to be a gap now between the leading quartet and Snowden and Baker behind them.
Laura Muir had a go with 400 metres to go. Claudia Popachea fought her off, but this time Laura Muir hits the front. 200 metres to go for Laura Muir. That last 200 metres was 31. That's swift. Claudia Popachea still working hard in second place. Sofia Anui of Poland trying to launch her trademark sprint finish. She looks behind. Esther Guerrero is still in touching distance. Claudia Popachea is not letting that gap open up. Laura Muir still in the lead, but she's working hard. She's grimacing. Sofia Anui can be lethal, but surely she's going to run out of track. Laura Muir working hard here for another gold medal at the European Indoor Championships. It's a three-peat for Laura Muir, 4:03.41. A very swift time here for the British athlete. Claudia Popachea, an inspired silver medal there. She did all the running, worked very hard, trying to hold off Laura Muir. And Sofia Anui made all the right moves and has absolutely emptied the tank and leaves with the bronze medal.
But as has happened so often in the past, nobody in the field had an answer to the talent and the tactics of Laura Muir. Popachea led for so much of the race and rewarded with an indoor personal best of 4:03.76. And so too were Sofia Anui and Esther Guerrero. 4:04.06 for Anui. Guerrero just missing out on the medals, but rewarded with a personal best of 4:04.86. And further personal bests further down the field as well. But yet another gold medal added to the collection of Laura Muir.